Good morning and welcome to day 34 of our 100 videos challenge. Today is February 3rd. Hey, 34 down, 66 to go. Actually, one of my hopes is maybe after I get this 100 out, maybe I'll just keep continuing to do this. It'd be great. So as you notice, I'm at work. And if you also notice, I got a different shirt on. One of the neat things about losing weight for me is I actually get to look in my closet a little further and I can pick out a few different things to wear, a little more variety, which is fantastic. I mean, trust me, I like my wardrobe, I do, and I don't mind what I'm wearing, but every once in a while I'm like, let's try to wear something different. So I pulled this one off the hanger and said, hey, let's see if this fits. And what do you know? It fits and fits comfortably. So, as of this morning, I am down almost 17 pounds. I actually had a gigantic weight loss yesterday, but I get the feeling it was just water weight that didn't come in, and I put myself 2 pounds back up this morning. But if you look at the day before yesterday, I've actually gone down a pound, and I think that's actually better. That's actually closer to what it's supposed to be. So what I got going on here is I'm just trying to, eke my weight loss down. Now, I think I discussed this yesterday, but I was looking at my Little Caesars diet from last summer. And about a month in is where I was about 15, 16 pounds down. So honestly, I'm tracking about the same as I was when I was on the Little Caesars diet. Now, the only thing I do regret is I did not take a before picture of myself when I started. And I have not been taking progress pictures since. Excuse me. And what I really need to do is I need to actually put that in there and say, okay, here's what I look like, and here's see if I can find an older picture. Um, I've noticed with my personal weight loss that you can start to see it in my face, and if you've been watching my videos for the last 34 days, you've probably noticed that my face is a little different. I also tend to lose weight in my upper chest. That tends to firm up a little bit faster. Um, my tail, my butt tends to lose weight, and of course the last thing to ever go on me is my stomach, and that's actually shrinking too. But I've also noticed that I tend to lose it on the sides of myself, around my obliques. So that's where I tend to lose the weight the fastest. The face, the obliques, my legs, my thighs. The stomach obviously is last. Now, the one thing I need to really chew on is that visceral fat, and that's that stuff that gets in between your organs. I am not awful about it. Of course, according to my app, I'm terrible with it, but I've actually know people that are probably a lot worse, and you can see them walking around. I'm attempting to do better. Um, Today, while I'm at work, I'm also going to be looking over my quarterly quest since we are in the second month of the first quarter, and I'm going to see what needs to be tweaked, improved, done differently, um, added, subtracted, that type of stuff. I will tell you this, I do miss snacking. My girlfriend and I had one day, the 31st, where we said, you know what, let's get out the old chocolate buckets a little bit, not go hog wild on it, but then have a little variety versus just like the dark chocolate bars that we have at supper. Um, and honestly, I lost weight from that anyways, so I'm doing good. Um, or I lost weight that day anyways, so I'm doing good. My body probably liked the extra sugar, a little extra burn. Um, but then we're gonna go from there. Now we have a week, less than now, before Super Bowl. Super Bowl, the two of us are gonna kind of cut loose a little bit. We're gonna get some pizza from Pizza Hut, some wings, maybe some sticks, a giant cookie or something. And that's going to be a fun day. And then the next day after that's going to be type of leftovers. And after that, I need to go back to behaving myself because I still have that tournament at the end of the month for the Saber Legion here in the area. It's called Termination. It's going to be hosted by the convention that's up here in Wausau called EverCon. And if you've never heard of that or never seen that, go online, look at EverCon, spelled just like it sounds. Um, and it's just a small gaming convention. There'll be a room that's full of vintage video games and arcade games, which is kind of fun looking. Merchant's table as always with some tabletop stuff, some card games, some strategy games, and of course the TSL tournament as well. Um, my opponent is going to be quite good. I need to watch some film on him so I can see what he's up to and what he kind of fights like, and go from there. So that's the plan for today and into the next week or so. I'll do some more updates tomorrow when I have an idea. Other than that, I'm going to leave off today by well, make sure you drive safe. It snowed quite a bit last night and into this morning. It's going to go for another 2 hours yet. Big fluffy stuff, kind of wet. I didn't have any problem driving, but I did see several people who did, and they were in the median and the ditch. So please, for the love of everything, drive safe. And with that said, make sure that you drink more water, get some activity in, try to get some fresh air on. I know it's not sunny out, but see what you can do. Um, and as well as taking care of yourself that way, make sure that you show some kindness. That's the big thing with me, being kind. Tough loving is a one thing, but still, you got to be kind. I think small acts like that will really help propel people. So be kind to everybody that you meet today because they're fighting a battle that you know nothing about. Be kind to animals because, well, animals. Be kind to the environment. We all got the one. And honestly, be kind to yourself. You only have the one, and we only have the one of you. All right? You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.